Good afternoon, everybody. This is going to be a really brief video talking about some news that's going to be coming out this week. A lot to pay attention to if you are still into TEPPEN, and we've got some new cards, and you can actually see them on screen right now. So the Play TEPPEN Twitter account has been sharing some new cards this week and has teased ahead to when more cards are going to be unveiled. We'll get to that in just a second. But a couple of these new cards, and there are more out than just these two, but these were the ones that were initially unveiled, and they're giving us some insight into the theme for the next expansion, which as of yet is still unnamed, but we do know it is Monster Hunter themed, and Feline will be the upcoming hero. So we now know that the tribal mechanic, the tribe mechanic, is coming to TEPPEN. Now, if you're confused about what that means, if you'll notice, every single unit belongs to some kind of tribe, whether that's creature, human, beast, I believe demon is one of them as well, machines, you get the idea. But up until this point, those tribes haven't really meant anything. They've just been kind of little descriptors that don't lead to any form of benefit in the game, and that is up until now, because we now know through these new cards that tribes are now going to have a benefit for being paired with similar tribe units. And the best example to show you for this is a new Chill Penguin, and that is on screen right now. You can see he's the one on the bottom. He says, while in play, battle damage to friendly machine units is -1, and he also belongs to the tribe machine. So what that means is for every other machine type that you're playing with this Chill Penguin, they are going to get a damage reduction buff, which is fantastic if played in, the right context. I think tribal is, first of all, it's something I've asked for a long time, and I think it has the chance, it has the possibility, if implemented correctly, to allow for tons of diversity in TEPPEN's meta and a lot of deck creativity, but it's got to be done in the right way, and we still haven't seen all of those cards that are coming from the expansion, and we won't until July. That's when the new expansion is coming. But we are getting some really cool previews this week from some really awesome content creators in the Gung Ho Ambassador program. Now, most of you guys are going to know who these people are because they are very involved in the TEPPEN community, and I'll show you right now. Take a look at the card unveiling schedule for this week. A lot of these names you're going to be familiar with. One that has already happened is the EX podcast. That's the podcast hosted by Mallet Moogle that airs typically on Mondays, but kind of floats around. He lets you know when that's coming on Twitter. So if you don't follow Mallet Moogle on Twitter, go ahead, do yourself a favor, do him a favor, and change that today. They unveiled some new cards. You can check those out on the Discord. Coming up on Wednesday, July 17th, that is Ryan F. MTG. He is a Magic the Gathering player who has delved quite a bit into TEPPEN. He's going to be doing his unveiling at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And then yours truly, that's me, we're going to be unveiling some new cards on Thursday, July 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's going to be happening on Twitch. So I'm going to include a link to my Twitch, as I always do, in the description of this video. So you should follow me so you know when that's happening. After that is the Thirsty Games. He's a fantastic guy, also a participant in the EX podcast. That's coming up on Friday, July 19th, also at 5 p.m. Coming up after that is July 22nd, which is next Monday. That's going to be by Iowa the Boat, and that is happening at 4 p.m. again, Pacific time. And then finally, Mallet Moogle is going to be doing an unveiling again on July 23rd. That is a Tuesday. That's happening at 12:30 p.m. Again, all of these times are Pacific time zone, so mark your calendars. It seems like it's been forever since we've been waiting for new TEPPEN content, but now we're getting a little taste of it as it's on its way. I really hope that Tribal turns out to be exactly what I mentioned before, which is something that allows for a lot of diversity, creativity, and really puts the spurs to memory, because that mechanic sucks. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. Be sure to go follow me on Twitch and be there on Thursday when I get to unveil some new cards. I am super excited for the privilege of getting to do that with you guys. I'm looking forward to it. I love you, and I'll see you then.